In the rugged northwest, you need a good, reliable set of wheels. And Thrifty have come to the party with this beautiful Mitsubishi. Great to travel in. It's great to have them as a sponsor for the 2008 Western Angler Celebrity Challenge. Good on you, Thrifty. Thanks very much. Proud to have you on board. Here we are at Onslow and Beaton Creek. Now we're 1,700 k's north of Perth in one of the best fishing places you're likely to go to. The Mackerel Islands are a part of the Montebello group, and I've been out fishing the Montebellos before. I've fished the mackerels before, and this is going to be great. It is one of the best places a man could ever go fishing. We've got the beer, the gear, the boats, and we're out here. We've just arrived at Mackerel Islands. There's plenty of boats rolling in. There's been some good footage taken of the fish. It's Monday now. And between now and then, we're going to see some great fish caught. Apparently one fella's hooked up on a 24k G Mackie today, which is a fairly good sized Mackie, I can tell you. Some good stuff being weighed in, so stick with us and you're going to see a really good trip.
I keep on coming back to the Mackerel Islands. I've been coming back here for 25 years at least, I guess. And I don't know, something about the place. It's so laid back. The fishing options are great. You know, you've got a few choices. What about you, Dezza?
Similar sort of thing. I keep coming back to the Mackerel Islands because it's as good as fishing as anywhere on the coast, I think.
Okay, Josh, so this super braid here, what would be the best use for that? You know, like...
Well, for the super braid, the braided line's ideal for bottom fishing.
Yep.
Trolling-wise, it's not as good to troll with this stuff. It's not tournament legal.
Okay.
So majority of guys will be putting it on overhead reels and fishing the bottom with them.
Right.
The no-stretch property of it makes it a lot better off the bottom for your species like ranking cod, ball-chin groper, jewfish. Coral trout, all those species, the braided line's the way to go.
Okay, so if you're trolling and chasing your game fish, you know, your dolphins, your salies, you'd be going for your monos?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yep. The mono's got stretch in it, so off a strike, you need that bit of stretch and forgiveness. So for all your sailfish, marlin, Spanish mackerel, wahoo, dolphin fish, that's the way to go.
Righto.
The mono is the pre-test.
Okay, pre-test, yeah.
It's pre-tested to a certain line strength. This one here being 10 kilo, it's pre-tested to break at 20 pound,
righto.
10 kilo. And that's what you use for all your trolling for your pelagic species.
Okay, righto. Yeah. All in all, Platypus has got fishing covered.
Oh, it's got every bit covered, yeah, brilliant stuff.
And been around forever. We all love it.
Yeah,
beautiful. Excellent. We spent the morning dodging the waves and swells that were breaking over the reef, very close to where we were fishing.
The leader on this is 180 pound.
Yep.
And then you got 24 kilo mono.
Yep.
So just things like billfish and so forth. If you happen to hook one of those, the bill will actually rub against it, try and keep the teeth off it and so forth.
What's a good trolling speed there, Andy, you reckon?
About 6 or 7 knots.
Yep.
Sometimes you go a bit quicker. Tuna will chase it down quite easily.
Yep.
Mackies around here, we were picking them up yesterday. 6 or 7 knots, pretty comfortably.
I think both Daryl and I get huge pleasure out of going out with a boatload of people that are struggling, and at the end of the day, them saying they've had the best days fishing of their lives, and that's common, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'd be more often than not.
The crew yesterday said to me it's the best days fishing they've ever had, so it's great, and they appreciate it. It's a good day.
Here we are at the Mako factory and we're just checking out a few of the moulds and presses out here. Joe here is just putting together a few of the smaller hand lines you'd probably be using on your bream, whiting, smaller species of fish. Great to see all these products here made in WA by local people for local people. Yeah, most people don't understand, but Mako is a product that is solely made in Western Australia. They do import their rods and reels, and they're the only fishing company that does that. The octane reels, which you've got a nice range of octane reels, starting from your very small reels, which is great for catching your bream, your whiting, and your smaller species of fish. But all said and done, it's just great to see products of this quality being distributed throughout Australia from Western Australia.
We'll definitely be back next year if we get asked. It's been great. Great people, and also the main thing for me, I mean, I've never been here. I mean, I don't know, I love fishing, but you know, learning all the tips about fishing, that's the biggest thing. Is you know, Kim's quite experienced, but you know, we've got all the boys here that know exactly what to do, and I just watch and listen, and hopefully I'll go back a better fisherman.
Yeah, I've got a rooster popper in my hand here, exactly the same as what we're using. You can buy barbless trebles, place them on the lure. These have just got the standard trebles on them. Just get a big set of pliers, just crush it down. So it's flat, that's flat now, That's sweet. We won't have any dramas with that. When we get the fish to the boat, we should be able to get off the hooks nice and easy. And if there is an incident, and unfortunately incidents do happen when you're fishing, fish kick around, things go a bit awry, we'll be able to resolve it without too many dramas as well. They are though.
What beautiful fish.
Speed.
Well, we're going to put him in. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Spear him in, and away he nearly swims. There you go.
Well, we're just on the edge of Rosalie Quay. If we get any closer, we get into about 4 metres of water, and that's where the swell breaks. So we're in about 5.8 to 6.2 metres, and that's where the Queenies have come in. I mean, they're in there around 4 and 5 metres, but it's just a bit dangerous to take the boat in at the moment. When we get to 7 metres, they stop catching fish. At good bottom, just a little bit broken, and every now and again you see the fish coming up from the bottom, about 1 metre to 2 metres off the bottom. And sure enough, when we go over the top of those, these guys get some strikes, and then all the other fish follow them up from the bottom. So a good day had by all at the moment.
Just picked up a fair bit of fish on the bottom on the sounder, and just to get a bit of a break from catching Queenies and doing all the work for 2 of us, Scotty. Thought I'd put on a twisty and have a bit of a jig down the bottom. But a bit around the Mackerel Islands, it's worked pretty well before. You know, just put a twisty on and give it a bit of jigging on the bottom. Good for coral trout. Occasional little emperor. Oh, Scotty!
Hey, shark mackerel. Oh,
So what have you got here now, Scotty?
Shark mackerel has just absolutely smashed the popper and actually jumped, which is not something you commonly see with shark mackerel. They are fantastic fun sharkies. They hit at 100 miles an hour. They'll hit absolutely anything. They're often in big schools, so you can catch a lot of them. Double hookups, triple hookups are not uncommon. And they're quite good eating too, even though they do smell a bit funny. Hence the name shark mackerel. There you go. Beautiful shark mackerel.
They're beautiful.
Lovely colours.
And those spots on the belly are characteristic.
And the kids usually come down when the boats come in, and after you've been fishing, and watch you walk up with the fish in hand and want to carry them and hold them and get involved. So yeah, it's been really good. You got to hold a big mackerel, didn't you?
Yep.
How big was it?
This big.
Right, here we are with Richard from Ingles Fridges. I'm a great supporter of Ingles. I've had one for years in my old cruiser up in the northwest. Best thing I've ever had. But these days there's a huge range of great Ingles products, and Richard here is going to tell us a bit about products. One thing I noticed reading up on the Ingles is that amp hours, and that's a really important thing for your 12 volt side.
Yep.
Ingles has improved that dramatically. You know, like your batteries last heaps longer now with the Ingles, and plus you've got your backup generators, you've got your power packs. For me, they just keep improving over the years. I've had one for 15 years in the cruiser.
Yep.
And it's terrific. You know, it's great. But now I can even get a better one, because I think they're down to what, 2.7 amps?
2.5 amps max on the 40 litre.
Yep.
Which is our most popular model. Compared to on your old green or yellow ones, which like your old one, up to 5 amps. So basically half the power consumption of the old ones.
Get in there! Get in there! Get in there!
Get the smoky.
Beautiful! Get a shot of that.
That'll go good with some wasabi.
I was going to see if we can't catch a fish with a bit of WA bait. Been a bit quiet the last couple of days.
What sort of bait is it?
I'm using a bit of squid here, and we've got a sandmar. It's caught up around Thailand. Beautiful fish. Very oily. Not bad eating either. Everything's done for us, the cooking's done for us, and all we've got to do is catch fish and